Get 'em. This is your host, Junior the Truth.
78 Sports TV here.
Black Fight Fan TV.
It's your boy Ticket TV.
This ain't combat sports.
Bloodline returns.
Let's go 78 Sports TV here.
Black boxing, NBA.
Beverly Rose Boxing and Entertainment.
Cali Enigma, Boxing and Sports Network.
It's your boy Bloodline TV.
Beverly Rose Boxing and Entertainment.
Cali Enigma, Boxing and Sports Network.
Smoke City Mob.
We right back in this bitch like we left our key.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Derek Williams, I see you in the building. McGregor Boxing Stars, I see you in the building. Lance Banks, what's happening? Derek Ray, Denard Reed, The Red, Van Exo2, I see you in the super chat early. Mike Smith, I see you in the building. Harold Jones, Lil Feezy, Apollo Spade. Huh? You feel me? PK Boxing and MMA, man. Act Reach number 45, man. DJ7, Remy Lock, Doc Uncensored TV, Sheldon Holmes, DJ7, I think I said you. Lance Banks, I think I got you. The underrated Darkness, everybody. Darkness in the building, man. Fred Thomas, a whole bunch of others, man. Hell, Pasha Blaine, Harry Ferguson. You feel me? Daryl Austin, Dark Truth, Kelly Thompson. Lionheart, what's happening? Bare Facts, Saint Cruising, the OG Saint Cruising. Salute, man. My heart is blessed that you in here. 86 Rick, Almighty Law 703. What's up, family? Tiger X Boxing, man. What's going on? Tiger X, the reason for the season with the intro, man. Anybody wanted compliment the intro, compliment Tiger X Boxing channel. Go ahead and go subscribe to him while you at it, man. AJRX, Sean Griffith, man, Cedric Taylor, Kelly Thompson, Pop Player, JMJ, Sean Griffith, Millennial Aftermath. You feel me? Johnny Boxer, Illest 92, Black Him TV. Man, Renee, shots from Mexico. You feel me? Organics, herbal supplements in the building, man. TJ Wilkins, man. Fog Boxing Talk Plus. We just gonna SJ Fish 101. You feel me? The architect, what's happening? Johnny Boxer, I think I got you already, man. What's going on? Thank y'all so much. Chilltown Majors, I see you slide in. Thank y'all so much for tuning into another episode of the Smoke City Mobcast, man, presented by the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Man, I'm the moderator. I go by the name of Junior the Truth. That's JUNIOR Man, I guess I can get my shit off too, man. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, man. You can find me over at Junior the Truth. Michael James, I just see you, man. I appreciate you. Salute for the sub family. You can go and catch me over there. It is once again Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. Also, you can catch me on the Original Zone podcast, sponsored by, featuring yours truly, Junior the Truth, as well as every Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can tune into my live cast. It's called the All Hustle No Luck live cast, presented by, sponsored by, featuring yours truly, Junior the Truth. You can go and catch the link over on my channel. Also, I do have an app available for my show, so you can download the app, man. Man, I'm geeked, man. I am really, truly geeked that y'all in here with us today, man. I really, truly appreciate it, family. Man, in the building. We starting off, light, and they're going to come pouring in. You know how that go. First of all, I got to send a shout out to Van Exo2 once again in the super chat early. Appreciate you. Also, shout out to FOG Boxing Talk Plus in the super chat, man. I appreciate you, family. Yes, indeed. Man, I'm rocking with my brothers. We light, but we mighty, man. We light, but we mighty, man. So it's me. We got my brother, the Cali Enigma in here. We got my brother, the Body Snatcher, in the building. Let me go over to Cali Enigma first. I call him a nigga. Hey, Cali Enigma, what's going on, family?
What's up, family? What's going down?
Oh, man, this shit. Hold on, Cali. I got to turn my fault. I didn't mute myself. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
You can find me on the Cali Enigma Boxing and Sports Network, the Cali Enigma on Instagram and Twitter, man, where I get to cooking, man, and I turn up and I say what the fuck I want to say.
Cali gets it going, man. Cali gets it going. Let me go over here to Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher, what's good, family?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on this evening?
Man, you got it, family. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, you can follow me right here on YouTube. Actually, I changed my name a little bit, but it's called Body Snatcher Boxing, MMA, and Fitness. So I'm gonna be covering a lot of fitness videos also. And also Instagram at Body Snatcher 1987. And you can cover me, you can find me over there and follow me over there also.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, family. Boy, hey man, you tricky, boy. You tricky. Every time I look at you, you didn't change your name. You just be upgrading. You feel me? That's what you got to do. You be leveling up. You out here living your best life, boy. So I got a question for you, Body Snatcher. Let me bring it straight to you, man. So word on the street is that, man, the lineal heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury, has signed his signature to fight Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I need to know your thoughts on that situation and go.
Oh, man. Well, I automatically give him the utmost respect for even taking the challenge to fight Wilder because, you know, he got pantyhose AJ that wasn't going to do it. And, man, I know Wilder was ready. I knew he was serious after that fight. Last fight he had, the man was hitting pads right after the fight. So I know, man, he's serious. I don't quite think he's going to win with Wilder, but I think he's going to give him a little go for running for his money as long as it lasts, though. But I'm glad he did it, man, because we want to see the best fights, the best anyway. And Tyson Fury is one of the top heavyweights out there, so we want to see the best fight the best. And I like that he'll step up and fight anybody. Same with Wilder, they both got the best attitude. That's why the fight happened so quick. And you know how they said at the end, man, 2 days later, man, he was ready to sign a contract and everything already. So, man, it's the best thing we need. If we had a lot more fights like this in boxing, man, the sport would be a lot better than what it is today, though.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 503 Lion just slid in the building. 503 Lion, what's going on, family?
What's up, Ohio player, man? What's up to the whole panel, man? How y'all doing today?
Man, it's all chicken but the bone, man. All chicken but the bone. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Oh, yeah, man. Be sure to follow me at 503 Lion, man, on all social media platforms, man, on YouTube, Twitter, and whatnot. And head over to Smoke City Mobcast, man. Follow us on Instagram, too, man, and follow LDBC Boxing. And be sure to create your profile, man, at ldbsports.com, man. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely free, my brother. But, yeah, y'all got to follow us, man, on Instagram, man, at Smoke City Mobcast, man. We got to get them followers up, man, for sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me go over to Cali Enigma. So, Cali, let me ask you a question, man. You know, we got to hear you cook on this. So, Tyson Fury signed his name across the dotted line. You feel me? What are your thoughts on that situation?
Oh, man, it's a beautiful thing, man, when you start thinking about with that old pussy-ass motherfucker Anthony Joshua, you know, going out of his way to avoid the fight. You know, I keep hearing people keep wanting to defend, you know, this clown, man. You know what? I ain't defending this punk, bro. There's no reason to defend this dude. This dude is an absolute buster. He's a whole bitch. He's a clown, man. And this dude don't want no smoke, man. If he wanted to fight like Lennox Lewis said today, if Anthony Joshua wanted to fight, that fight would happen. He said he's the man in the division, basically because he got 3 belts. He's a title holder, man. He's a title holder because he didn't win. He didn't beat anybody. He didn't beat Tyson Fury to acquire those belts. He's holding all of Tyson Fury's belts, and he strategically and secretly maneuvered himself into position in order to get those belts without actually having to face Deontay Wilder, because he could have fought Deontay Wilder a long time ago, but they made sure that they fought around Deontay Wilder in order to make sure that he didn't get flatlined early. So they're talking all. So it's funny though. Barry Hearn was talking yesterday about how he believes that, you know, that Shelly Finkel was trying to protect Deontay Wilder. Dude, you already gave yourself up, the Crypt Keeper, Freddy Krueger motherfucker. You gave yourself up when you already said that. Why would you fight? You said, well, oh, you know, there's no reason for us to fight. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua's no reason to fight in, because what we could do is we could fight lesser competition for just a little bit less money and it's less of a threat. So there's no reason to take such a risk against Deontay Wilder. And then his son, his old lion ass son, came around saying, "No way, we fought Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is saying he's a massive risk. There's no way. There's no reason to fight him. I mean, Anthony Joshua's no reason for Anthony Joshua to fight on Deontay Wilder. He's a massive risk so early." So basically, they chose Povetkin, man. They knew they were fighting Povetkin since last year. Another guy they talked about fighting was Jarrell Big Baby Miller. But Big Baby Miller, you know what, fool? You signed to the Duck Zone, a.k.a. These Nuts. And guess what? You're not even getting that fight, man. You're not even getting that fight, man. You know why? Because Anthony Joshua was pussy. You punked him. You talked about taking his mama out, and the motherfucker didn't even want to fight you. That's what kind of bitch-made motherfucker this guy is. Because you talked about taking his mama out, and he didn't want no smoke with you. So at the end of the day, like I said, man, this dude is a clown. He lacks self-confidence, and anybody who challenges his manhood, he fucking backs down. So that this dude is he's not even a fucking man. This dude has no fucking balls, no cojones. He is a fucking matter of fact, he's reduced to a motherfucking to a stub, man. You bitch ass motherfucker. When you gonna get in the fucking ring with Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder? Matter of fact, you had an opportunity to fight Tyson Fury in Tyson Fury's first fight back. But then you threatened to fight him, knowing you weren't going to fight him. You put that out there, and now you got all your stupid-ass, idiotic Eddie Hearn fanboys out here that were parroting, well, I don't know what Deontay Wilder, tell him to find his pen. Y'all stop that shit, huh? Since Barry Hearn took that fucking, took that talking point away from you. Y'all not even mentioning that, where's his pen no more. Now y'all over there backpedaling, trying to make excuses because every time you guys come up with a stupid fucking narrative because you can't think for yourselves, you guys get ethered by Eddie or Barry Hearn. Every fucking goddamn time. Or Anthony Joshua says some scary shit because he's a fucking pussy. All you guys are fucking weak. You're all fucking gay. And I wish that you fuckers would go away from the sport of boxing, man, because you're a disaster. You're leeches. You guys are parasites. Fucking move. You guys are fucking ridiculous, man. I'm so sick of you motherfuckers, man. You guys come on talking about, I'm just speaking, you still speak a lot of waffles. I speak a lot of waffles. I tell the truth. Well, how about tell your hoe ass favorite fighter, bitch-made motherfucker Anthony Johnson, to get his punk ass in the ring with Deontay Wilder so he can get his head decapitated, motherfucker. Why don't you tell him to do that? Instead of coming up with the excuses of why he can't fight. You talked all that shit about Wilder. You said, you guys, matter of fact, guy told me today, he said, you guys talk so much shit about Wilder. Why you was hating on AJ? How come you don't say nothing about Wilder? I said, the heavyweight division not full of a tough competition, man. Wilder and Joshua have similar resumes. My thing is this. How about we tell Anthony Joshua just to get his ass in the ring with Wilder and we can find out. The reason we talk about Anthony Joshua because Anthony Joshua has 3 belts and he's too much of a fucking coward to fight Deontay Wilder. He's too much of a coward to fight Luis Ortiz. He's too much of a coward to face Tyson Fury. The guy's a punk. He's a punk, and he's known as the AK Great Granddaddy Killer. Killing great grandies. He's getting to kill a great granddaddy next month, man, in a couple weeks. Because that's what he's about. That's all he's about. He don't want to fight nobody in their fucking prime. He only wants to fight people way past their prime. So the goal of the Hearn camp and Anthony Joshua, a.k.a. Mr. Robotic, is to age Deontay Wilder out. But that might not even work. Because if you see Deontay Wilder still destroying motherfuckers, you ain't gonna get in the ring with him. Just like Barry Hearn said, if we go, if Anthony Joshua, a.k.a. Freddy Krueger, 1, 2, Barry's coming for you. That's what he said. So that's what's going on for you, Anthony Joshua fans. He keep giving you guys fucking nightmares by telling the truth. But like he told you guys, if Anthony Joshua doesn't face Deontay Wilder in 10 years, and Anthony Joshua still undefeated, he'll be completely fine with that. They don't care if that fight is made. They just don't want Anthony Joshua to get knocked the fuck out. Because Anthony Joshua is the lifeline. They can't survive without that punk-ass motherfucker. They created that coward, man. They created that dude. And that dude, he know he ain't no real one. That's why he don't want to fucking let a real one get in his fucking face. Because he shit all over himself. Hey, Anthony Joshua, take your depends on to grow a pair of balls, motherfucker.
Jeez. You just gonna any more left? Let me pat you on the back. Any more left?
Nah, I'm done, man. You can move on.
Yes, indeed. 503 line family. I'm gonna bring it right to you. Same exact question, man. How do you feel about the lineal heavyweight champion of the world signing his name on a contract to fight the WBC slash longest reigning heavyweight champion of the world?
Oh man, I think it's one of the greatest days in heavyweight history, man. This is for the real undisputed championship of boxing right now, man. Because we all know Tyson Fury is the original Dun Dada, man. You know he is the guy, man. Nobody never beat Tyson Fury for his belts. He was stripped of the belts, and that's when you know Apple Juice got all the titles because he is a paper manufacturer they created over there in the warehouse in the UK. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy, man, that they did it all the rumors. I'm happy that you know Tyson Fury once again hit him with the Draco and he did what he was supposed to do, man. He silenced all the haters, man. He silenced Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn and the whole matchroom boxing, man. And I'm just happy that we're gonna get this fight, man. It's gonna be like a Christmas present, man, an early Christmas present, man, for all boxing fans, for the whole LGBC Smoke City, man, everybody, man. I'm just happy to be a boxing fan right now, man. This is a good time to be a boxing fan, man. We're gonna get heavyweight boxing, man. It's gonna be a bunch of fight parties, man, a bunch of people, you know, throwing fight parties for this, man, and it's gonna be just a good day, man. You know, just to chill out. You know, probably barbecue you some, drink you some, smoke you some, man, and watch some good fights, man. And that's really what it's all about, bro. It ain't about all that other shit, man. It's just about making these fights, man, because we trying to support the best fighting the best, man. And Tyson Fury want to fight the best, and he really feel like he can beat Deontay Wilder, man. He was the only guy in the fucking UK that answered the call, man. Like the homie Callie said, man. They cool with Apple Juice over there not fighting Deontay Wilder, man. You know, I'm glad Barry Hearn came out and told the truth a couple of days ago, but he contradicted himself in so many ways, man. Like he was saying that life is all about taking chances, but you didn't want to take a chance with your guy. You know what I'm saying? So to me, man, that's just a big contradict, man, within itself, man. And them dudes is gonna pay for it, man, one way or another, man. You know what I'm saying? But overall, man, I'm happy, man, and I'm glad that Tyson Fury, you know, he silenced all his haters, man. You know, once again.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. CB, what's going on, man?
What's good with it, Junior? How you feeling, man?
Man, it's all good, family. All good. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Right here on YouTube, CB Sports TV. Follow me on Instagram _Gladiator81, on Twitter at CB Sports TV, on Facebook, Carl Burrell.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna come right back to you, CB. I'm gonna do something just a little bit different. I asked those of you guys that are in the chat room, I'm asking you guys to go ahead and submit your questions. This is me wanting to extend you know what I mean, just the courtesy of giving the people something they can feel. So any questions that you want, you know what I mean, I just want you to know that I really truly appreciate you, and I want y'all to know that we actually rocking with y'all. So any questions that you have, put the questions in the chat. You know what I mean? Be sure to hit the Smoke City Mobcast so that I can actually see it, so that I won't miss your question. So the first question I came across was Nelson Santos, and he says, with all this happening so far, do you really see the fight ever happening? He's talking about the Joshua Wilder fight. Or Wilder Joshua fight? Do I ever see the fight happening? I don't see it, Junior, is what Nelson says. Nelson, I agree with you 100%. I don't see the fight happening either. I do not see the fight happening either. If $50 million couldn't get Anthony Johnson in the ring, you know what I'm saying? If $50 million with a 50-50 split on the back end couldn't get him in the ring, I don't know what will get him in the ring outside of the fact of Deontay Wilder either losing the WBC title to somebody else, or, you know, having some sort of really some real true fall off, you know what I mean, where he loses the titanium in his right hand or something, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see this fight happening because Anthony Johnson is not going to get in the ring, first of all. Secondly, Anthony Johnson is going to lose those belts, man. He is going, you can hear from me first, he is going to lose those belts. He's going to go out on that bullshit. He's already been we've already figured him out. You know what I mean? For lack of better terms, we've already figured out that he has conditioning issues. You know what I'm saying? We already figured out that around the middle of the fourth round, he gets tired. You know what I'm saying? And he falls off tremendously with regard to his conditioning. We already seen that his chin is a little bit suspect because he got dropped by an old school Klitschko with a right hand. That if he'd caught that right hand from Wilder on that day, he'd still be sleeping today. And we also know that he's just mechanical. He's very textbook. He's straight up and down, no special effects, and there's not really much that I feel that he's going to be able to bring to the table to keep people off of him. Once people go in there and they don't respect him, or they don't get swept all up in him coming out listening to Eric, or him coming out to Eric B and Rakim and standing in the fireworks like Bill Goldberg on WWE. Once people start to figure that out and they go in there and they stand in the fire with him and actually bang with him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's not necessarily that good. He has the uppercut from hell. You know what I'm saying? He has an uppercut from hell, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Once somebody figures that out and gets in there and avoid that uppercut and actually put some work on them, lean on them, you know what I'm saying? Or come back, steal some rounds, work the cash, work at the end of the round, steal some rounds, make him have to come out of his shell and actually work. It's over for him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get tired and it's going to be all around the mulberry bush. Pop goes the weed. He's going to get his ass flatlined. It might be Povetkin. You feel me? It might be Dillian White. It might be big dumbass baby Miller. You feel me? But somebody is going to smoke. They're going to roll him up and they're going to smoke his ass. They're going to smoke his ass. They're going to roll him up and they're going to smoke his ass. You feel me? He will not. I'm telling you, man, if not 19, if he doesn't fight Wilder in 19, I don't see him continuing to hold on to those belts, man. I just don't see it. And he's going to lose to Povetkin, and then those belts are going to get disseminated because Povetkin is going to end up getting stripped. He's going to end up popping dirty. You know what I mean? He's going to be inactive. He's going to go up into the, I keep saying, I think that's Siberia over there. He's going to go up into the fucking Siberian mountains, never to be heard from again. He's going to become a monk or some shit, a Shaolin monk or something. You know what I mean? We'll never see Povetkin again. And that's just how I see it, man. So, okay, Carl Borrell, I'm going to come to you, bro. You still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you can elaborate on what I just said as well, but also we got Tyson Fury, who actually signed on the dotted line to fight Deontay Wilder. Want to know what's your thoughts on that fight, and you can also cook on what I talked about.
Okay, well, first off, I'm gonna cook on what you just said, Junior. You are absolutely correct. Anthony Joshua is not going to make it to Deontay Wilder because for the simple fact of within Anthony Joshua's next 3 fights, he's gonna get flatlined. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's seeing it now. He's off the juice. You notice if you look at the performance he had against, I'm just gonna say Dominic Brazil. Then after that performance against Klitschko, Dominic Brazil, you know what I'm saying? He looked real good. You know what I'm saying? He did. I won't take that from him. He had everything. He was the real deal. When he got in there with a 41-year-old man coming off a year and a half layoff, damn near 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he called Klitschko with an uppercut, and Junior, that's why I disagree. He does not have the uppercut from him. He has a nice, good uppercut, but we all know Klitschko chin is soft as cottontail tissue. He did not Klitschko down with that chin. He had to put a few more punches behind that. His power is not what everybody think. Mm-hmm. It's not. Yes, does he have good legitimate power? Yes, he does. He has legitimate power. We're not gonna take that from him. I'm gonna keep it real. But anybody know if anybody touch Klitschko, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you had a little spunk behind your punch, night time. Look at Corey Sanders. Look at Layman Brewster. Okay, look at Ross Purity. Need I say more?
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's real. So AJ has legit power, and I'm telling you, I really would have thought had Klitschko not dropped Joshua, Eddie Hearn and Josh, they was feeling themselves. But when they seen Klitschko touch him with that right hand, Eddie Hearn said that right then and there, oh fuck no, your black ass won't see Deontay Wilder, period. He got the right hand from the gates of hell, and they know that. So therefore, they not gonna do that. But that's just my thoughts on that. Now, as far as Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, I respect him to the utmost because guess what? He said, you send me the contract, I'm going to sign it, and I'll fight you. He's a man of his word. He didn't make no excuses, even though I thought he was. First, I thought he was, and he was like, ideally, I would like one more fight, but we're not living in the ideal world. And salute him because you know why? He's correct. We don't live in the ideal world. You have an opportunity right here to, you know what I'm saying, get back a piece of the heavyweight championship, a piece that you've never had. You know what I'm saying? And what people don't know, the people that are just coming in, this is the real super fight. It was supposed to happen when Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying, almost called an attempt murder on Arthur Spilker. When Tyson Fury got in the ring after that. So it was supposed to happen after that, but of course, Fury, had his mental issues and his drug abuse and alcohol abuse and PED abuse. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is this though: salute to Tyson Fury for being a man of his word, signing the contract, and to you Eddie Hearn, fanboys and AJ protectors. What can y'all say now? That's all I want to know. What can you say now? Oh, Deontay Wilder's fought nobody. Well, in 1 year, he's fought the two guys that he's fought Luis Ortiz, who and Joshua was going to give up his WBA belt. He's going to let them strip him of that belt before he fought Luis Ortiz. He's fighting Tyson Fury, and Joshua, I'll fight him in April. Man, Deontay Wilder's on the contract right now. See, when you thought you was going to play him, see, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, they're playing checkers. Wilder has Al Heyman, and he has Shelley Finkel, and they're all playing chess. This is a different landscape. So once Wilder do over 1 million pay-per-views, and he will do over 1 million pay-per-views, I'm calling it right now. And I'm going to stand on my word. They're going to do over 1 million ticket on the pay-per-views, and we're going to see to that. Mm-hmm. Once they do that, if, AJ still has his belts, because they don't guarantee he's going to be Povetkin, you know what I'm saying? There is no guarantee. We're just going to be honest. Mm-hmm. Povetkin might be past his prime, but let's be honest, though. The last thing to go on a heavyweight puncher is their power, and Povetkin can crack. You know what I'm saying? And AJ's not smart enough to hold him and jump on his back the way Klitschko did. AJ's not smart enough to do that. He's not going to do that. AJ's going to do the same thing. Jab, try to throw hook. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, no head movement. You keep your head on swivel right there, they're going to have that motherfucker rolling down some street in the UK. That's what's going to happen. And that's being honest. So, therefore, I'm looking at it like this. If let's say if Anthony Joshua's next 3 fights are, of course, Povetkin, Dillian White, and Jarrell Miller. One of them gonna clip him. He won't see Wilder, and he won't see that money that he was going to see. $80 million. You want 50, it was 80. 50 for the first fight and 30 for the second. 80 million guaranteed. He blew by. So he can, make Plantation Hearn stronger. So he can master Hearn. I want to learn the business. You could have been your own boss. You could have learned from the boss of bosses, Al Heyman. Even if you didn't have to, you didn't have to sign with Al Heyman as your advice, nothing like that, but you could have been your own boss. He could have gave you the game. Son, that's what you need to do. Look at how he's doing, giving Deontay Wilder the game. Look at how he's giving Errol Spence the game. Look at how he's giving the Charlo brothers the game. You know what I'm saying? Look at how he's doing for these other fighters. Look at how he's giving Leo Santa Cruz, Mike Garcia. We can go on and on. How Al Heyman's gaming these brothers up. Anthony Joshua threw all that away to be a fuckboy. So salute to Tyson Fury. I thank him for taking this fight, because now we have a meaningful fight. You know what I'm saying? We have 2 meaningful fights in the heavyweight division this year. Wilder Ortiz, and now we got Wilder versus Fury. So I have nothing but respect for Tyson Fury, but I'm also gonna say this. Tyson Fury, you getting stretched worse than Spilka. And that's real. I'm done.
Yes, indeed. Shout out in the super chats, man. I see y'all coming through and coming down. We got a Van Exel 2. He says GGD versus Canelo. Who you got winning, and who would the winner fight next? We'll come back to that question. And then we have Stay Ready Boxing TV. Shout out in the super chat. He says Daniel DeBose beats Joshua. Brian Jennings beats Joshua. Joe Joyce beats Joshua. Ortiz beats Joshua. Damn. Greg Corbin beats Joshua. Crybaby Miller beats Joshua. Dude, not gonna make it much long. You on borrowed time, man. You on borrowed time. He ran a list, boy. That's that Project Pat. Them boys, hey, never mind, man. I ain't gonna use that analogy. I should though. PK Boxing and MMA. He said, subscribe to Junior, smash the like button. Yes, indeed. I appreciate that, family. We closing in on that 1,000. Wow, I think I might be like 27 subs away from 1,000. So if you find it in your heart to go ahead and subscribe to your family, man, go on over to Junior the Truth and do it, man. JUNIORTHETRUTH. Yeah, I make content too. I don't just be in here letting these motherfuckers talk crazy. I be in there over there on my side of things, getting my shit in. You feel me? I got to get my shit off. D-Lo 404 Boxing and More. And here I have to act studious. D-Lo 404 Boxing and More. He says AJ may end up with some cotton ball mandatories. I can definitely see that happening, my brother. And I think that's it on the super chats. Let's go back to the question. We're gonna go to Van Exel. I'm gonna bring that to let's take that to the body snatcher. The body snatcher. Who you have winning between Triple G and Canelo, and who does the winner fight next?
Well, right there, it's gonna be a good fight. I feel deep down inside, Canelo really can win, but it's only one thing: he got to definitely get that cardio up, because and you got to keep Triple G in the center of the ring. Because when he was fighting on his back foot and getting to the ropes, that's when Triple G was able to get most of his shots off in the first fight. So I got Canelo if he fights smart. If he fight the same way he fought the first time, I got Triple G. Because I feel like Triple G gonna let his hands go because Triple G kind of did. I feel like he edged Canelo up by a little bit. So at the same time, I feel like Triple G also going in for the kill more in this fight. But Canelo got to just do his normal, let's use his defense, his good upper body movement and everything. And I hope he got more conditioning in this fight. So Canelo don't get tired and he fight him smart like the first fight, but smarter than Canelo. But if he fight him the same way, I got Triple G because the pressure and stuff when you're tired, that's when it's easier to let off. I feel like Triple G going to take more advantage of that if he get in that situation again. And what was the question?
Who will the winner? Who will they fight?
Oh, who will win? Who will the winner? So that's the thing is both of them kind of on the cherry picking, especially the Triple G. But what I would like to see him fight is man, Jamal Charlo. Because man, I feel like Jamal Charlo can beat them both, but at the same time, that's who I want to see fight. But that's a good question. Who I need to let everybody else hear their opinion. Who will Triple G or Canelo fight out of the winner will be?
Yes, indeed. Let me dial back. Shout out to Napoleon Armstrong in the super chat, and also I think I miss Crypto Warrior. Shout out to him in the super chat. Crypto. I'm assuming, man, you mess with that cryptocurrency, man. So if you do, put your information in here so the brothers can contact you if they got questions. You know, I got a little bit of that cryptocurrency, man. You feel me? I got a little bit of Bitcoin in my arsenal. You feel me? So go ahead and if you indeed mess with that crypto, put your information in the chat, man. So the brothers can hit you up if they have questions. Callie, were you gonna say something?
Yes. So look, I think Canelo gonna wash Triple G in his next fight, especially if his stamina is there. I think he gonna wash Triple G. He was whooping Triple G's ass before he gassed out, whooping his ass. It wasn't a competitive fight until he gassed out. That's why Triple G had to, had to go to the jab. Now Triple G talking all that shit like he gonna come in with Mexican style. He fucking run his fucking mouth. You never see Triple G Triple G respects Canelo's punching power. You know how I know that? Because in the fight, he didn't just go in there throwing combinations. Remember when Canelo invited the motherfucker to come trade with him on the ropes? You see he didn't do it. So Triple G's full of shit. Don't believe anything that punk motherfucker has to say. The only people he'll let his hands go are against fucking cab drivers and fucking Foot Locker workers. They said motherfucking tomato soup can't kill him. He don't want to fight nobody or anybody who has any kind of skill. He's not gonna fucking trade with them. Danny Jacobs tried to get him a trade when he didn't want to fucking trade with him. So as you can know, Triple G, David Lemieux, he didn't trade with no motherfucking David Lemieux. So the dude's a fucking clown. And by the way, the winner of this fight's supposed to get the winner of the Spike O'Sullivan David Lemieux fight. So after David Lemieux decapitates Spike O'Sullivan, even though their little Twitter beef has been fucking hilarious. David Lemieux gonna decapitate. He gonna knock Spike O'Sullivan head off his body. Matter of fact, that motherfucker gonna be bouncing around the ring, moving around like a fucking hockey puck inside that fucking ring after David Lemieux hit his ass in the fucking head. That's what's gonna happen in that fight. So Canelo gonna fight him. Canelo gonna whip Triple G ass. He gonna get Triple G. He gonna get Canelo versus David Lemieux in a fight that looks very similar to Billy Joe Saunders, where David Lemieux's missing badly and paying, and then Canelo gonna fuck him up and stop him, and then people gonna be pissed off. When we gonna get Jamal Charlo, but then after that, that's when you're gonna start hearing Oscar De La Hoya talking about Earl Spence Jr. in a fight that to me doesn't make any sense when he has a fucking mandatory named Jamal Charlo. But Jamal Charlo needs to be at that fight talking shit and demanding that the winner of that fight face him and stop looking elsewhere, because I'm the motherfucker you need to come see. I'm the dude that you avoided at 154 and you created your own division, motherfucker. Come fight me at 154. I mean at 160, dude. You created 155 so you didn't have to fight me. Now we're both at 160. We're both in our prime, getting your ass in the ring with me. Stop the bullshit. Stop calling out fucking welterweights 2 weight classes below you, motherfucker. You at 160. You even talked about fighting Zerto, Gilberto Ramirez. Fuck that. Zerto ain't no good. Come see me. Lions only. Jamal Charlo, so I can decapitate your motherfucking ass. And yeah, I got a power jab. I hit hard, but guess what? I'm also athletic. Why don't you come see me? Stop looking at welterweights. And I don't care about people talking about how Earl Spence Jr. is big as a big welterweight. I don't care about that shit. That don't make any sense whatsoever. Earl Spence Jr. is not used to getting hit by middleweights. He's used to getting hit by welterweights. And he hasn't even been hit by a big welterweight yet. He ain't ready for that. Talk to me about Earl Spence Jr. versus Canelo Alvarez after he's faced the stiffer competition at 147. And also talk to me, I would like to, if he's going to do that, he needs to get a couple fights in at 160. Jumping right in to 160 against Canelo is suicide. It is. We got to be real with this shit here, man. Canelo has a far better resume and has skills. We're going to try to act like that Canelo can't fight now? Come on, y'all. Let's keep it 100 here. But at the end of the day, it should be Charlo versus Canelo, but it's going to be Canelo versus David Lemieux. And it's a goddamn disgrace. And that's a December fight. And it's another bullshit fight out of Golden Girl and fucking spatula fucker, man.
Hey man, shout out to McGregor Boxing Stars, man. He's sending us a salute and sending the LDBC love from Ireland, man. Salute, McGregor, man. I appreciate you. And I see you just subbed to my channel too, man. Appreciate you so much, family. I'm gonna hold you down, man. I got you. And then okay, so we had another good question in here. Crypto, I'm dead serious about that cryptocurrency. Okay. Well, let me jump in before I read this next question. I have Canelo Alvarez beating Triple G. I think he's gonna definitely outclass him. I can actually see Canelo stopping Triple G in this one. I think Triple G, he's old. You know what I mean? He's older. I think that this time with the fight being pushed back, I think the advantage goes to Canelo. Triple G got in the ring, but he got in the ring with the 154 pound journeyman, who was coming off of a loss, if not two losses, might be two losses. He was coming off of in Vanes Monterosa, and I just don't see Triple G being able to pull this out of his hat. You know what I mean? I really don't. Even if he does, you know what I mean? Miss Bird will be judging again, and she'll pull the banana and put the banana in his tailpipe. I really don't see Triple G winning this. I think Canelo's going to win, and then Canelo's going to fight Mikey Garcia. You heard it here first. Canelo will be fighting Mikey Garcia. He's going to bring Mikey Garcia up. They're going to do a catch weight at 159, and Mikey Garcia going to get in that bitch looking like a husky ass kindergartner. You feel me? He gonna look like a husky ass third grader, and he gonna get in there and he's gonna dance. He's gonna dance with Canelo Alvarez, man. It'll be a pay-per-view fight, and it's gonna take place in Mexico, right on the border. You feel me? That's what I feel. I think that Canelo fights Mikey Garcia early 2019. In May 2019. That's what I feel. I ain't bullshitting either, man. Shout out to Stay Ready Boxing TV, man, in the super chat. He says Jaime Mogia and Brandon Cook, who you got. We're gonna come back to that one. The next question, I'm gonna bring this question to 503 Lion. The question was, oh man, where was it at? I think I lost the question because I'm stupid. Blue Blood Sports TV, I see you in the chat room, man. Shout out to you, family. Oh, I lost the question, man. I'm dumb. Hold up. Oh no, that's not the question. I should have wrote it down, man, but I don't like all that damn writing. I don't like all that writing and reading. I like to be ignorant. Oh man, okay. So the question was, I can't remember who asked it. I'll try to find out, but 503 Lion, what should the Wilder versus Fury fight look like? What should the card look like? Who should be on the card with them?
Oh man, that's easy, man. You could put Jamel Charlo on the card versus Laura, or Jamel Charlo versus Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see one of the Charlo brothers back on back fighting, man, back in the mix, man. You could put a motherfucking, let me see. I know I want to see Charlo on the undercard, man. You could put a guy like Lubison back on the card, the Hammer, man. I just want to see all these young guys back fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Just getting back in the mix, man. You got to put some of the young bulls back on that card, man. You could put a Nah, I think Tank Davis is already finna get ready and fight Morez. I just really want to see like either Charlo, man, or Lubison, or like a J Rock or something like that, man. I want to see these young guys mixing it back up, man. I know there's gonna be a big card, man, at the end of this year. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what they got cooking up, man. If we can't get a Charlo fight down here in Houston, man, I would love to see them guys back on the undercard, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man. I just made it to work. I got to be to work for 9 o'clock, man. I want everybody to go follow me, man, at 503 Line, man, on YouTube, man. And be sure to follow us at Smoke City Mobcast, man. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, man, and all social media platforms, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Salute to you, family. Have a great day at work, man. And we'll talk. I'll hit you up tomorrow because we gotta talk. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
For sure, Ohio player, man. Be safe to everybody out there on the panel, man. I'm tune in, you know, and listen to this, man. Once I get settled in, man. But salute to you, Ohio player, man. Keep doing your thing. I love what you're doing, brother.
Already, family. Already. In a minute. We just had the brother, Famous Athletics, AAA, fell in the building, man. Famous. What's up, family?
Not much, man. Working. Shout out to the LDBC. I'm in the studio right now.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear that smoke, man. I hear that smoke. Hey, tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Follow me at Famous Athletics. You can Google Famous Athletics, FA''MUS Athletics. Shout out to everybody on the panel. We got Carl Burrell in the house. What up, bro? Cali Enigma. And who else is in the building? Shout out to Junior the Truth.
What up, Famous?
Truth.
What up?
What's good, bro?
For all you guys always want to know who did my opening, if you guys want to know who's the one who did my opening credits, man, who did my opening trailer, my intro video, it's Famous, bro. Famous did that. So salute to my brother Famous, man, for real.
Yeah. We cooking, man. We working. Shout out to Junior the Truth, man. This guy is amazing. If y'all don't know, man, follow Junior the Truth. Subscribe to the channel. Dope content. You know what I'm saying? Everybody working. Y'all just give me that positive energy. I'm over here doing what I got to do. But before I even continue to keep going, I just want to let people know, man, and in all seriousness, I know we love boxing. We love, you also got to love working out. That's part of life. That's part of being a man. That's part of being on the Smoke City Mobcast. If you exercise your mouth, you got to exercise your body, man. It's only right. We keeping the positive vibes over here, man. So we working, baby. I'm excited. Yes. I'm so excited, man.
Yes, indeed, man. So, family, hold on. Before we go into that, man, where can we purchase your music, man? Where can we purchase your music?
I'm on all platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, Pandora. I'm on all the streaming sites right now. You can get some music on there. You go on SoundCloud, you know what I'm saying? Famous. You go on everywhere, datpiff.com. Just when I say Google me, just Google me. I'm just being serious about that, man. I've been putting work for years, still putting in work, working all the time, man. So I've been, you know what I'm saying, I haven't been dropping videos like that, but I'm tuning in. We killing everything that's out there. Black Fight Fan 78 got it in the morning. My brother Cali Enigma smashing them from the West Coast. Junior in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? We working.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Now the Famous, when we look it up, once again, it's FA''MUS.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When I do my music, it's Famous, but I just incorporated the athletics because I just, you know what I'm saying, it's a lifestyle. That's why the channels go Famous Athletics. Like I said, I'm encouraging people just get in the best shape of your life so we can live longer, proceed, and y'all can get more of these live casts with dope people, dope personalities. Me in the Lions Den, you know what I'm saying? We're going to indoctrinate the first boxing champions, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing it big. Shout out to the whole LDBC.
Yes, indeed. Now, let me ask you this question, then we're going to let you get back to working. So we got a question in the chat room, and the question was, are you picking Sean Porter or Danny Garcia, and why?
That's the fight that I've been waiting for, like, for a while now. You know what I'm saying? This is for my personal reasons. I wanted to see the style clash 2 years ago when it was supposed to first happen. But, you know, in a sense, it's happening now. So I'm just being appreciative of what's going on. But at the same time, this is a 50-50 fight still. I still, well, not 50-50. I'll say a 60-40 in favor of Danny Garcia. He got a lot of things going on for him right now as far as like venue. He been in these tough spots before. He won, you know what I'm saying? On the other hand, Sean Porter's been in these tough spots and he's always fell short. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia always seems to rise to the occasion at the time. I had Porter winning initially, but when I step back and look at it, like Danny gonna take this fight, Danny gonna take a fight, he gonna win. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10. And I just believe Danny gonna be sharper that night. I think he gonna be able to pick Porter off. And if it's a close fight, they're gonna give it to Danny. I truly believe that. But Sean Porter also got a chance of winning this fight, you know what I'm saying, if he could surprise Danny. So with that being said, 60-40 pick, but you know what I'm saying, I got Danny in this fight.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me move over and let me ask CB Sports. Let me ask you, CB, I'm gonna ask you the exact same question. That question came from @Reacher number 45. Are you picking Garcia or Sean Porter, and why?
Okay, first off, I want to say big shout out to my brother Famous Athletics. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need one of them 5 intros from you, big homie. But second off, I'm going slightly with Sean Porter. I see a 51-49 in his favor. I really do. It's gonna be a dog fight. This is gonna be a tough fight, you know what I'm saying, for both of them. And I'm picking Sean Porter because Danny Garcia to me is a cute fighter. He don't like to get rough and he don't like to get dirty and rugged and physical. And that's type of fight. And when you fight Sean Porter, you're gonna know you've been in a 12-round fight. Whether he win or lose, you're gonna know at the fight that you've been in a fight. And I don't see that dog in Danny Garcia. And I think that Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying, is gonna come with. He's gonna be hungry. And I see him, you know what I'm saying, slightly pulling this one out. And if it's a close fight, I think Andrew Garcia, you know what I'm saying, y'all might think I'm reaching, but I don't think I don't, because I see Andrew Garcia, I see the judge might screw him, you know what I'm saying, I might put some money in their pockets, because, you know, Danny Garcia talking about, you know, his father, Andrew, taught some, Eddie Hearn give us 6 to 8 million, we're going to the zone. I don't think Al Hamilton's going to let that ride, you know what I'm saying? And but even besides that, but just on the fight itself, I just don't feel like, I feel like Sean or Danny Garcia trying to just, you know, he going to live and die by that left hook, that no-look left hook. I think Sean Porter got a game plan for that. He might get caught a couple times back, but it ain't going to be the way Danny Garcia think. And he going to get inside in Danny Garcia's kitchen and he going to make it ugly and he going to raise hell. And Danny Garcia ain't going to like it. We all know that whenever you get rough and physical with Danny Garcia, he cannot handle it. That's not him, you know what I'm saying? But that's Sean Porter all day. So I'm going with Sean Porter to be the, you know, new WBC welterweight champion, and then, you know, serve him on the plate to that lion down here in Texas, baby, in DeSoto, named Errol Spence Jr. Man down.
Yeah, man. I think that one's gonna get ugly, man. I think fighting, I had to liken like Sean Porter, fighting him is like, it's like, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to insinuate that I'm soft or no shit like that, man. But it's like, you can't let Sean Porter get in your house, man. When he get in your wheelhouse, it's over with. You feel me? Like, it's like a bat. Anybody ever had a bat in your house? Like, when a bat get in your house, shit goes haywire. You feel me? Like, it's all fucked up. You get a bat in the house. You know what I mean? You liable to break some shit. Shit gonna get tore up. You gonna stub your toe. Like, it's gonna be all kind of chaos in your house if a bat actually get in there. You know what I mean? And that's how I see Sean Porter, man. When he actually gets in your house, and he's gonna run straight into Danny Garcia's chest like a blackhead. And that's where he gonna be, man. You feel me? So I'm definitely excited for that fight too, man. I'm excited for that fight. And then there was a question. That was shout out to Reacher for that question. And then there was another person who asked the question. I just remember the questions. I'm sorry. But the question was, will the winner of this fight between Garcia and Porter fight Errol Spence? And I think we all know the question to that. And my answer to it is they don't have any choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure that they have I'm not so sure how much of a choice that they have. You know what I mean? If they're going to continue, because from what I understand, Uncle Al has, you know, put everybody on notice that it's time to come with it. You know what I mean? It's time to come with it. So everybody's on notice that it's time to come with it. So the expectation, I think, will be a unification bout, you know what I mean, of that from that title with Errol Spence and his title. I mean, I think that's safe to say. You know what I mean? I believe that is truly safe to say. So Antonio Mendoza asked a question, man, and I'm gonna give this one to we're gonna go to Cali Enigma with this one. I know the answer, but go ahead. Cali Enigma. When is the WBO going to reinstate Luis Ortiz?
I actually talked about this in the video like a couple days ago, and heck, I have no clue. I think that the WBO, just like the WBA, are in cahoots to protect Anthony Joshua. They want, you know what I mean? It sucks because Luis Ortiz is a better fighter than Anthony Joshua, but Anthony Joshua generates more revenue, and so they rather go with that guy, the guy who's going to, you know what I mean? When you take that little 3%, that 3% from Anthony Joshua is a lot bigger than the one you get from Luis Ortiz. So at the end of the day, there's no telling. There's no telling. At least Luis Ortiz is ranked in the IBF now. He's ranked number 8 in the IBF, so there's that. Luis Ortiz should be ranked in the top 3 of every sanctioning body. Every sanctioning body. Because can't none of them dudes beat him. None of them. The only ones who can actually give Luis Ortiz a really, really tough fight are Deontay Wilder and possibly Tyson Fury. Everyone else, he flatlines the rest of them for motherfuckers. He does. They know it. That's why Dillian White, old punk ass, was talking all that shit and complaining, oh my God. He's like, man, this is bullshit, man. This is absolute bullshit. Man, fuck this shit, man. This is all fucked up. You know, he did all that crying, complaining, talking about, they said that I was going to be able to be the mandatory for Wilder right away. Wilder promised you a mandatory fight. No, not mandatory. Wilder promised you a voluntary defense, man. Wilder would give you a voluntary defense. He gave you 2 options at the beginning. Remember, if they would have put guaranteed Anthony Joshua in the contract, you could have got Deontay Wilder. And if you beat Luis Ortiz, he would give you a voluntary defense. Let me repeat that. Voluntary defense. Voluntary defense. Voluntary defense. You could have got him. But you know why you didn't want that? You're not even talking about Deontay Wilder that much no more. Because you know goddamn well you can't beat Luis Ortiz. He know he can't beat him. So I don't know when the WBO are gonna do it. WBO is some bullshit. They're gonna end up ranking more than likely not Luis Ortiz, but Dillian White's more than likely gonna be Anthony Joshua's mandatory on the WBO. That's the way I see it going. I see Anthony Joshua, I see Dillian White being the mandatory. And because that's the kind of fuck shit that's going on in boxing right now. Motherfuckers trying to talk to me like Dillian White's the top 4 heavyweight. Fuck out of here. Tell him to fight Luis Ortiz then. And you say, we already said it. I said, y'all always get excuses. Every time you guys are wrong, you fucking LDBC haters, you're always wrong. Every time. 100% of the time, you lose. We whoop y'all ass on a daily fucking basis. We've been doing it for over a year now. Beating the shit out of you. This is a rout. This is a rout. This is like Alabama playing a fucking high school team. This is what this is. This is like the University of Alabama going up against a high school team. It's disgusting. We are fucking shitting on you regularly. And you guys are like, give me some more. Just like Busta Rhymes said, give me some more. So on a regular basis. So you guys, you think you'd be tired of it, but I don't know when they're gonna put Luis Ortiz back in there. They're not in a rush to do that because they know that Anthony Joshua will vacate the WBO. He would. Just like he was gonna vacate the WBA, he'd vacate the WBO. Because that's what kind of pussy that punk motherfucker is.
Damn.
He's a bitch, man. Anthony Joshua was a certified bitch. Damn. A certified streetwalker, man. That's where you see Anthony Joshua, old bitch ass on the corner of Sussex, you know what I'm saying, over there in the fucking UK. Motherfucker in London, man, selling his ass on a regular basis. That's what kind of fuck boy that Anthony Joshua is. He's a fuck nigga, bruh. Fuck that. And fuck Anthony Joshua, man. Tell him to be a fucking man to get in the ring with someone who can actually apply danger to his ass. Like a real serious threat. That to insiders, actual insiders who know well, who aren't caught up in the Anthony Joshua looks good when he fights type of shit. Because he has technology and shit. But people who actually know, Anthony Joshua was afraid of all these people, man. Anthony Joshua was afraid of Luis Ortiz just like he's afraid of Deontay Wilder. So that's why they're not going to do it. You won't hear Anthony Joshua talking about, Anthony Joshua said, I want to fight the best. No, you don't. You don't. You really don't. Otherwise, you would have fought Wilder. You would have fought Luis Ortiz. You were completely okay with vacating the WBA title. You never came out and said shit after Eddie Hearn said it because you were perfectly fine with it. Perfectly fine. And talking about this motherfucker going on the road to Undisputed Tour. No, you're not, bitch. The only way you want to be undisputed is if Wilder loses to somebody that's weak. Then you'd want that fight because you're a fucking pussy.
Damn.
Why don't you show some? Why don't you grow up here, motherfucker, for once? For once in your fucking life. Actually fight Wilder, bitch. I mean, you 50-50 is fair. You're going to make a lot of money. You're going to go to sleep. You know that shit. You're going to go to sleep. And then we can go on and get this thing on. This is what I like to see. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. And then Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz. And then after that, we can get a rematch of Luis Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder, the real top of the line, the top of the boxing ring in the heavyweight division. The top of the heavyweight division is Wilder and Luis Ortiz. I know a lot of people ain't ready to see that yet, but that's going to end up having to happen because the only real threat to Wilder is Luis Ortiz, and Wilder already beat him. He's the only legitimate threat, in my opinion. The guy who can actually possibly knock out Wilder. The only guy I can see knocking Wilder out is Ortiz. No one else. No one else. The rest of them motherfuckers get flatlined, including the old pussy ass Anthony Joshua and big ass head on the eraser head Dillian White. Dillian fucking White. Dillian White look like? Dillian White looks like remember the Boondocks? What's your name? What's his name again, man?
Ryan?
Oh my god, huh?
You talking about one of the rappers?
No, not the rappers, not the rappers. I'm talking about the coon.
Oh, Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. Yep. Looks like a younger version of Uncle Ruckus, bro. I swear.
He
looked just like that motherfucker, bro. So hopefully we get the chance to see that shit, but I doubt it because duck room or pussy room boxing ain't for it. They're okay ducking. Ducking is what they do over there. And that's why they sign the bitches that they have on the duck zone. The duck zone. They don't know about it. They hoes about it. AKA these nuts. That's why they went over there to get it for protection. And over there, Tevin Farmer, this motherfucker, I gotta jump on this real quick. It's gonna be very brief. Tevin Farmer, you talking all that shit like you want to smoke with Tank Davis. You went to go sign with the Ducks, and you could have been fighting them on Showtime, motherfucker. I understand why you went to go get your money though, but don't talk that shit, motherfucker. You said that you need to fight. You need millions of dollars in order to fight Mikey Garcia, Vasily Lomachenko, and Gervonta Tank Davis. Nigga, who are you? Nobody know you, bro. I'm happy that you getting your money, but you ain't got that kind of name recognition, nigga.
Yeah.
Jeez. No one really gonna know who you are. Niggas gonna forget about your ass on these nuts. You're gonna be a forgotten. You're gonna be a memory, nigga, a distant memory, because niggas barely know you now.
These nuts.
Cali is on fire.
Cali ain't playing no game. Shout out to Gary Benson in the super chat. He says Oscar will push for the Spence fight if Canelo wins. I can see both Golovkin and Alvarez vacating the WBC belt because if Golovkin didn't fight Derevyanchenko, he's not going to fight Charlo ever. I'm going to run that back one more time for the people on the back. If Golovkin didn't fight Derevyanchenko, he's not fighting Charlo. If Oscar can't get Spence, it's trouble. Trouble. I agree 100% with you, my brother. Salute in the super chat, man. This is nuts, man. This is nuts, man. Like my answer to the Ortiz question is they'll reinstate Ortiz as soon as Anthony Joshua loses. I guarantee you, as soon as Anthony Joshua loses that belt, they'll reinstate Ortiz. Until then, Ortiz is gonna be locked up. They won't let him out. Like he gonna be, it's bad news. They not gonna let him out, man. Period. Shout out to D-Lo 404 in the super chat. He says if AJ fights Wilder, he will wake up in the hospital with the full beer and IV. Damn. Weeks later, asking when is his fight with Wilder. Damn. If AJ fights Wilder, he will wake up in a hospital with a full beer and an IV. Right, and a pissing tube, the catheter. Weeks later, asking when is the fight with Wilder. I shouldn't say that, man. You know, people get sensitive when you start talking like that, man. That's the truth, though. He gonna wake up looking like Tom Hanks on Castaway, looking for Wilson. He gonna wake up looking for Wilson and shit. He gonna be looking for Leon. Man, that Wilder gonna beat the shit, man. No, that man. I'm not even gonna speculate, man. I'm not even gonna speculate. Shout out to Michael Johnson in Super Chat. He says White looks like Caitlyn Jenner's BFF. Damn. Look like Caitlyn Jenner's best friend. Damn. Who else did I miss? PK Boxing and MMA. Shout out to him. He says, smash the like button if you down with the LDBC. Indeed, we have 328 people watching, only 225 likes, man. I'm pretty sure we don't have 100 haters in the house. Maybe we do, though. You feel me? Maybe, just maybe we do. Let me make sure I got all the super chats, man. Make sure I got all of these super chats. Yes, indeed, we did. Got that. Okay, and we're good to go. Okay, so, man, I wanted to also bring up, man, I mean, this is a question that was in the chat, but it was also in the talking points as well. So Barry Hearn came out and had an interview with IFL TV. In his IFL TV, it was very, very revealing. His thing was very, very revealing. So I'm gonna go to you, Carl Burrell, real quick. I'm gonna go to you. And let me read the super chat real quick. Shout out to our man Hunt. He says, yo, I rock with the entire LDBC as a group and individuals. Y'all have colorful personalities. Dallas, Texas, South Grand Prairie repping. Salute, family. Yes, indeed. All right, CB, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Did you see the Barry Hearn interview?
Yeah, I saw some of it, but not all of it.
Okay. The part that you saw, give me your thoughts on it.
I mean, Barry Hearn, told the truth. You know what I'm saying? That they're not trying to make this fight. You know what I'm saying? They basically conned AJ, which I don't know how any man can con you out of, out of, taking 80 million, out of taking $80 million guaranteed, that's going to secure your bag for yourself. You know what I'm saying? He said he wants to fight in 2 years, which goes online with what AJ said. So we found out that, guess what? They've been told AJ, well, we're not really going to fight Wilder to 2020. That's how he comes from 2018, 2019, or 2020, or, when I'm in a position to fight. So we know that we all know, who had Barry Hearns had his fingers up AJ's ass, talking to him like he's a puppet, like, hey, well, this what you say this, you say that. When AJ get a thought, his own thought, he like, boy, tell your goddamn problem, so I talk for you, and he get back in code. That's what it was. Barry Hearn, I mean, he's a Connor. They're trying to milk the fans, and if these AJ protectors and these Eddie Hearn, fangirls don't see that, then they stupid as hell, and they get what the fuck they deserve. We over here now because we're not going for that fuck boy shit, and that's just what it is. So, Barry Hearn, he, they caught him at a vulnerable moment, and he just said, fuck it, I'm gonna tell the truth, man. I don't give a fuck. These dumb motherfuckers still gonna support us and, and buy it. And the people over in the UK are. You got, some, cock gobblers over here that's gonna do that, but it's very few though. Yeah, and that's what it is. So what Barry Hearn said, like, yeah, we've been knew that, AJ don't want no problems with Deontay Wilder, because he said he did an interview to us. One thing that that has him puzzled is why is Deontay Wilder so confident? Why would you not be? You're a prize fighter. Why would you not think you're the best? You're a prize fighter. You're a heavyweight champion. Why would you not think that? AJ, you 6'6", 240, 250 pounds. Why would you not think that? You know why? Because AJ ain't got that heart like that. AJ is machine made. He's, media created. Deontay Wilder come from the gutters down there in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Deontay Wilder has once in a generational type power. Like Deontay Wilder said, I ain't never feared a man a day in my life. Deontay Wilder's really from the hood, unlike AJ from South Brixton. He sold the weed. Man, nigga ain't sold nothing but some Mary Poppin' ass cupcakes. That's all the fuck he sold. Man ain't sold no damn weed. He ain't no tough guy like that. He ain't no hood dude. He ain't none of that. I believe Dylan White is more that than him in real life. But back to Barry Hearn. I mean, Barry Hearn is Barry Hearn. You know what I'm saying? And he's a snake. As I call him, Woody Woodpecker mouth ass. You know what I'm saying? That's my name for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with him, his son, or nobody on Matchroom. So fuck all them motherfuckers. And that's just how I feel about it. Like, they ain't shit. They wasn't born shit, and they gonna die ain't shit. And that's just what it is to me. And I'm gonna be honest with you. So fuck Eddie Hearn, fuck his daddy, fuck all the Matchroom. And that's it. I'm done.
Yes, indeed. Body snatcher, man. I'm gonna come over here to you, man. Same exact question, man. Your thoughts on Barry Hearn and his sentiments with regard to the fight between Wilder and Joshua.
All right. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Yeah. Can you say that one more time? Because I was listening, but I was out the conversation a little bit.
Okay. Barry Hearn, did you see his interview over on IFL TV?
Nah, actually, I even catch that joint.
Okay. He okay. Well, I'll come back to you. Shout out to Lawrence Williams in the chat room. He says that Ortiz's WBA suspension is over on September 22nd. See what I'm saying? Lawrence Williams is a shark, man. He keep us on point. See, the LDBC, we loaded, we reloaded, we loaded. Man, as far as the whole situation with Barry Hearn, man, I'm gonna say this. I joked about it, you know what I mean, in my live cast this morning. And it's just one of those things where, you know, he just pretty much, in my opinion, just really threw his son under the bus and really truly sabotaged, you know, kind of the whole argument, man. He just told the truth, man. He got in there, he opened up the box, man, and all the bones fell out. You know what I mean? And that's what happens with old folks. You know, they had this thing where I'm from, they had that shit. They probably got it where you from too, that silver alert. When old folks get out the house and they start driving and shit, and they done found their keys, their car keys, where you didn't hit them. You know what I'm saying? Barry Hearns, that was a silver alert moment, man. You know what I mean? They put a camera in his face and he man, that motherfucker went for broke. You feel me? They should have had a silver alert on his ass. Eddie had a silver alert, man. He had a Joe Clark. This is Joe Clark. Get the chain off the door. He had one of them moments, man. Because his dad actually got on the mic, man. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, boy, he pulled that too short. Play the instrumental, get the mic, and I'm cool. Hey man, they put that camera on Pretty Barry, and Barry got his shine on, man. You feel me? He didn't have no choice but to get his shine on, and he told everything on everybody. You feel me? He told it all. Yeah, Dahmer, you feel me? I said Barry, I said Barry stuck himself like Pretty Tony on the Mac, man, and that's exactly what he did. Stick yourself, Barry. He stuck himself, man. He stuck everybody in the duck zone, everybody on the duck zone, everybody in matchroom boxing. He just went bananas, man. Stick yourself, Barry. He stuck himself. You feel me? He stick yourself, please. I'm trying to help you, Goldie. Hold on, Goldie. Barry, stick yourself. He stuck himself, man. He stuck himself repeatedly. And the thing about it is this, man. The unfortunate thing about it is, you know, people have a heart for Anthony Joshua. Even now, if you listen to 78 Sports TV and his video he made today, he admits it, man. You know, people in the U.S., unfortunately, man, because of what we go through, we have a special place in our heart for brothers. You know what I mean? For men of color, people who come from harsh circumstances, maybe people who not even, you know, of color, not even people of color, but just people who, you know, come from, you know, the dirt, man. People who come from harsh circumstances, and we have a heart for that. And we want to cheer for AJ, man, but he's acting like such a yellow belly coward, man. You feel me? He is acting like such a coward that no real man, you know what I'm saying, that has any sort of intestinal or testicular fortitude would even cheer for him, man. Like, how, bruh, what I look like cheering for some dude that's always on a boat on the English Channel with his shirt off, with a do-rag on, with a whole bunch of men? Where the women at, bruh? That's all. Every time I see AJ, he parading his ass around with men. You know what I'm saying? Not that, you know, this is not no slide on any of my homosexual brothers and sisters. Like, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that, like, dude represents nothing. There's nothing that I can get with. You know what I'm saying? Even everything that they do, everything that he does, like their whole swagger in the UK, it's like, first of all, it's like 10 years delayed based on probably 20 years delayed based on what we do in the US. Secondly, it's like a mockery of the US. Like, that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So when they doing stuff and they talking to each other and, hey, what up, my G? Hey, what's up, my G? You know, like motherfucker, get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take that stuff serious. Like, everything is just like, it comes off as smug. You know what I mean? It comes off as condescending. You know what I mean? And I can't really wrap my head around that. But at the same time, I still feel sorry for this dummy because he didn't take that money that would change his life. And it makes no sense. Nothing adds up. If you want to be a boss, then you got to do boss shit. That's what we expect. We respect over here. We respect boss shit. We respect the motherfucker that's going to buy themselves out of a contract, right? With a promoter. You're going to buy yourself out of contract. You're going to take your own dice and blow your own dice before you toss them shits. You feel me? You're going to actually take a chance on yourself. We respect that. We respect as much of as a clown that people, as we call Floyd, not we, me, as much of a clown and as much clown shit that Floyd Mayweather has done, and as much as I feel like, you know, Floyd Mayweather don't carry the torch right. You feel me? For all the power and influence that he has, he doesn't do enough. He too busy dancing in the videos, making all the women on his staff twerk and all that shit. He too busy doing all that stuff instead of taking care of these young boys that's on his fight label that need him. Too much clown shit going on, man. You feel me? You didn't already figured it out. You didn't broke the bank. You didn't broke Vegas. Why ain't you giving these boys game on a consistent basis without trying to fuck their mamas? You feel me? Without trying to take their little girlfriends, without trying to take their little women. You know what I'm saying? He be on too much of that stuff, in my opinion. But as much as that happens, you cannot take away what that man did in the sport inside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Within the confines of those bells and that square circle, as well as what he did on the business side. He ran circles around these people. These people that's been making it hard. You know, I got to sit here and watch all these great boxers, these champions that come from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about them, they are somewhere strung out on drugs. They broke. You know what I'm saying? They somewhere with the shakes. You feel me? They money fucked up. They family fucked up. Like shit's all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And these promoters, they've been doing that to these boys for years. You know what I'm saying? And then we got one who rose up and he outsmarted them and he wiggled. You feel me? He wiggled and he broke Vegas. You feel me? He did work and he ran circles around these boys. You can't take that away from him. That's the shit that we respect over here. You feel me? We respect that. You gonna go in there and you gonna let some people who don't look like you, who ain't from where you from, who ain't kin to you, who don't give a fuck about you, when it's over with for you, it's over with for you. They not finna do nothing for you. They're not gonna do anything for you when it's all said and done. They out here building a legacy for themselves and their family. And you're going to let them talk you out of building generational wealth for your family. That's what you're going to do. You feel me? You got to put, that's a one fight that you could probably morph into two fights, which will take care of your children's children. And you're going to let them talk you out of that for what, bro? So you can continue to need them? That's simple. That's simple, bro. That's simple. That shit ain't even chess. That's checkers. You go, you get this bread. You want to be a boss. You want to actually promote fights and do all these things. You want to establish businesses and so on and so forth. Man, what kind of platform can you set for yourself with $50 million? And you're going to let these boys talk you out of that, man. I don't have no respect for that at all, man. I don't have any respect for that. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. And so you worried about trying to make a splash over here in the US. That's how you make a splash over here. You boss the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to the music we listen to. Listen to the look at the even people who go to work who's scared to go out and try to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? They still fantasize about being a boss. They still listen to Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? They still listen to all this shit. We respect that over here. We don't respect the bullshit. You can't come over here. And then when you come over here with the soft disposition, the soft spokenness, you come over here, you ducked out, you hiding out. When he in there with when Blue Blood Sports TV turned the heat up on his ass, he in there looking uncomfortable the whole time. You know what I'm saying? He in there looking uncomfortable the whole time.
But that comes from the mental disorder of this guy, man. There's
yes,
something wrong with him.
Go ahead, Santee. Speak on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, when you're a flunky like that, man, and you used to let motherfuckers take you around the corner and goddamn take your last $7 away from you, well, then Eddie Hearn can go ahead and put the royal fuck to you, and there's no problem, okay? It's a funky good time. all again, man. Party lights going on. Anthony Joshua is a guy that is right now mentally just over top of it. He's over his head, man. He's got folks laughing at him right there in front of his face because they understand that he's the long con and the meal ticket. If he was just there for his family, then the 50 plus million or 80 million or whatever it would have been at the time would have been where he went at because he had mental competency. He understood that, look, in the sport of boxing, I could get hit with a certain punch and be gone and not be able to do this to feed my family anymore. You know, knowing that from a person that, you know, was just a regular intelligence, a standard level of intelligence, you would take the money. But he's so stupid, not only did you not take the money, but then you went again and signed with this charlatan in order to have him put the fuck to you some more. And then they laugh at you at the end and say, yeah, you know, pretty much Eddie Hearn's father, yeah, we needed Joshua to do X, Y, Z for the company because they're holding the company on your back. You take charge. You inspire others when you do things to make sure that your family is ours. When you take a charlatan like Eddie Hearn and say, hold on, man, your job is this. You stand the fuck over there while I go ahead and count this bread, okay? You're here to promote my fights. That's it. You don't tell me what my alternative is and how I take care of business. And because he took the backseat road, you know, he let Eddie Hearn's Don King him real quick or let him Bob Arum him real quick. Well, he'll be in that position forever, and we'll be looking at him underneath of the same circumstances when years pass as we do Manny Pacquiao at this moment. Manny Pacquiao was in the same situation where he could have left Bob Arum, stacked his own bread, he had his own brand, he had a big following, the money was pouring in, and he could have physically been at a point where, you know what, I don't have to fight anymore, and if I do want to do something with boxing, I can just promote myself and make my own money. He wasn't competent, and he didn't have the intelligence to understand that he can have a stake in this sport without daddy holding his hand. Anthony Joshua feels more comfortable with daddy holding his goddamn hand. And because of that, he'll continue to be fucked over. And the sad part is there are no fucking guarantees that Alexander Povetkin won't stomp him into the fucking dirt, man. Okay? Gritsko leaned all over this nigga's back in order for him to get a victory over this dude. Did he stop him? Yeah. But he leaned all over this guy's back, plenty of holding. We've seen the fight. Okay? What do you think is going to happen underneath of these circumstances when Anthony Joshua is fighting in the inside and this paid referee is not able to get in there fast enough to stop him from getting his clock clean? All this losing weight, we know what happens with losing weight after being big like that. The shit does something to your equilibrium. What tells us right now with the size that Joshua's at after losing all this weight and all this exercise and shit that he's doing, that he's in physical and great shape to come in there and be prepared to fight a 12-round belt without him gassing out again and giving the fans a poor fucking fight. He fucked himself, man, to no return. And everybody, you know, you can say whatever you want to about the LDBC, but we're always right. And I'm going to put it down like this. Everybody knows, even the AJ net huggers that are running around here regurgitating bullshit anywhere they can find it, they understand that right now AJ is in a scared, soft, pussy-like position, especially when it comes to the United States, because number one, we don't know who the fuck he is, and for the people that do, we don't respect him. And even the UK fans are shitting on him for acting like a bitch. You got Lennox Lewis on a repeated shitting on AJ about his character and how it reminds him of Riddick Bowe. Okay? This guy will be a shit stain on the sport of boxing for as long as he's running around here being a coward. And when he gets that sweet chin music and he gets knocked the fuck out, this big ass robot, nobody's gonna feel sorry for him because he chose his own fate, waiting on daddy to hand him a couple of dollars.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. Keith, not Keith. I'm sorry. The body snatcher. I'm gonna come over to you, bro. I want to know. Just, I don't know, man. Like, just on the same path that we're talking with regard to Anthony Joshua passing up that money, man, and the impact. What type of impact do you think that will have on his career and his prowess as a fighter long term?
Man, making him look terrible for one. 50 million, and you supposed to be, and you got all these belts, 3 belts, and you're supposed to be the biggest champion. A real, for one, that's not a champion mindset for one, because how you not want to fight the best and you got all these belts. Your name was really looking good until we all had respect for him until he started just pulling off this bullshit with man, 50 million is not enough and all these weird excuses him and Eddie Hearn was coming up with. So definitely making, no matter how good he looked in his past fights, his fights 5 years ago, even any fights, he looked horrible despite doing that. Not even just because he passed the 50 million down, this is because when you're a champion, when you high up a level class like that, and you got all these belts, and you still not giving us the fights you want, man, of course, a real boxing fan, not a fanboy, man, gonna look at you and say, what the fuck is really wrong with you? Because a fanboy is the ones that, like Callie and everybody else say, the ones that always look at, they only care about the fighter. They don't care about what they do. They still co-sign anything they do. Yeah, but a real boxing fan, we look at, like us, we look at them like, yo, dude, 50 million, and you supposed to be a champ, man, get out of here. You might well get out the sport of boxing, man, with that kind of attitude. So making it look terrible overall.
That's a fact, man. That is a fact, man. Let me go over to let me go over to CB. CB, let me ask you something real quick before I take it over to Cali.
What's good?
So I don't know if you've seen this or not, but Willie Monroe Jr. Is in pursuit of a fight with Charlo. With Jamal Charlo. What are your thoughts on that, man? Come on, bro. Hold up, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, Junior, you gotta, Junior, come on, now, keep it real. Even when you saying that, Junior, you wanted to laugh or something. Now, come on, Junior, keep it real. You know that's suicide right there.
Man, I'm gonna tell you why I'm laughing when you get done with your point, man. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Willie Monroe must have did a few lines, must have drunk a pint of lean, and popped a couple of pills, some Molly's, some Xanax, some Percocets, you know what I'm saying? Some Oxycontins or whatever. Because his pillow punching ass, you know what I'm saying, can't do nothing with Jamal. That is a 4-round or less fight. Jamal gonna kill this man. You can't get away from Jamal. Jamal has longer reach, superior power, a jab, arguably the best jab in boxing. You know, so what are you gonna do? How you gonna keep this man up off you? What you gonna do? Sing "Ring Around the Rosie"? No. Let's be honest. So him calling out Jamal Charlo, you know what I'm saying? What you want to get your pride back? You want to get your pride back? You got to go holler at Billy Joe Saunders. You let his son punch you in the nuts. They just hold you over there in the UK, made you seem like what you were ain't nobody, which is unfortunate, but you let that happen. Now you tells me you want Jamal Charlo. He trying to get stretched. He trying to have Jamal Charlo, you know what I'm saying, put him on a YouTube and put like the social media highlight reel knockout. That's what he wants. He wants to get knocked out that bad. And I'm like this. I mean, if you want that so bad, I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Put that on the Wilder, you know what I'm saying, Fury undercard. I would put that fight on there, fine. You want to get knocked out that bad, let Jamal drip, because, you know what I'm saying, Charlo brothers, if they on that undercard, that's more recognition. It's going to be a whole bunch of faces, people that have not seen them, the casual fans get introduced to them. And seeing a highlight reel knockout like that, that's the easiest way to get more fans. But yeah, Junior, yeah, that's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I can do nothing but laugh. But you tell me what you think about that, Junior.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you. I promise I'm gonna tell you, man. Let me go over to Cali real quick, man. Cali, I want to know your thoughts on Willie Monroe Jr., man, wanting that smoke with Jamal Charlo. Go ahead, brother.
Punks jump up to get beat down. Dun 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 dun. That's basically what it is, dude. A Foot Locker worker wants smoke with Jamal Charlo. Man, we already saw what Triple G did to this clown. What do you think Jamal Charlo gonna do to him? Dude is top of the line when it comes to bum status, bro. He sat there. He already got punked. He let Billy Joe Saunders' son punch him in the balls, but he won't smoke with Jamal Charlo. Man, I don't know what to say, man. A Foot Locker worker is challenging a former world champion, a former junior middleweight champion. He's only former because he moved up. A Foot Locker worker. Listen to this, everybody. a Foot Locker worker. No one won't even know who Willie Monroe is if it weren't for Triple G. Man, Triple G, fuck you, man. You sat there and brought a Foot Locker worker into boxing for this dude to get beat up on a regular basis. So I'm with it. Why not? I mean, it's good for Jamal Charlo to get some sparring in. You know what I mean? He can go beat up somebody real quick. It just work. You know, we can look at this as practice. He's getting paid to practice fucking somebody up. So I'm all with it, man. I'm completely with it. Now, I do think that he wants smoke because hell, he ain't gonna get no opportunity any other way. I mean, every time he's had an opportunity, he's look like shit. It gets stiffer competition. So it's a matter of time. I do think he would give Jamal Charlo some little bit of problems when probably in the first round or two before Jamal Charlo figures him out and decapitates him. So I think this is probably a 3 or 4 round fight more than likely. Before he eventually, like I said, Jamal Charlo gonna jab, cut the ring off, catch him with something, the fight gonna be over. Then people gonna be like, well, Jamal Charlo cherry picked the LDBC haters, because that's who usually hate the Charlos too. A lot of people hate the Charlos too. And the Charlo haters are gonna be like, well, you cherry picked him. No, he was called out. Jamal Charlo fought a guy who called him out. Also, Jamal Charlo needs an opponent right now. So, hey, why not? He's been trying to get the top guys, but like I said, Jamal Charlo's just too quiet, man. He needs to make a little bit more noise, in my opinion. He still hasn't. So I want him to show up at the Canelo Triple G fight. But why not why not get that knockout on your record, man? Put that fight on the undercard of Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Make it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? A Foot Locker putting the casket again, man. I mean, next thing we got a Foot Locker worker calling out Jamal Charlo. Next thing we're gonna have shipyard workers calling. I mean, since Triple G has motivated regular workers to fight boxers now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a warehouse worker calling in, the guy that puts together lawnmowers. You know what I mean? Guys who put matter of fact, United Auto Workers Union members calling out Jamal Charlo. Triple G has inspired regular bums to come off the couch and to fight people. I mean, after all, he got Vanus Monterosion to come right off the couch to fight him. So so far, Triple G has fought all kinds of cab drivers, so cab drivers, shipyard workers, marine merchants. Who else? He got? Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, pizza delivery guys. Even male escorts. This guy is getting everybody to come out and challenge boxers now. So I guess we could say salute to Triple G for that. Triple G finding started with the Foot Locker worker, man. Salute to him, man, for finding regular people to bring it to the sport of boxing, man. We never would see these kind of fights without, man. Salute to Triple G for that, man. But yeah, I think this is a 4-round fight. Why not put it on? Like I said, the Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury undercard, man. It's we can get a knockout on the card, man. People still gonna be complaining about they're gonna complain about his resume anyway because the other top middleweights are tied up. And we know the winner of Triple G, Canelo, ain't fighting him next anyway. But he got to stay busy. He needs to be active. I know that Jamal Charlo said that his next fight, thanks to Famous Athletic, I didn't know, but I saw a famous video. He said his next opponent, or the next time him and his brother fight, is going to be when they are promoting themselves under the Lions Only Promotions. But at the end of the day, while you're waiting on that, instead of saying that, don't make a commitment to that. Instead of waiting for that, get some fights in, man. Don't mean you have to sign with no promoter, but get some fights in, man. Stay busy. Don't sit out and waiting until your promotional company takes off and you can actually make fights that way. First thing you need to do is just stay busy, stay active, and hopefully on top of that, so you can get Jamal Charlo on the undercard of Deontay Wilder. Get Jamal Charlo versus Erislandy Lara, Jamal Charlo versus the Foot Locker worker, Willie Monroe, and then we can get maybe some other fights under there too. Maybe even get Earl Spence against somebody. Why not? Maybe you can get Earl Spence Jr., but no, Ugas is getting ready to fight, but Earl Spence Jr. gets somebody. You can probably find Earl Spence Jr. fight, because, get the guys that we want to see. Since Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia ain't going to fight until next year. So for that time being, because like Mikey's getting ready to fight Manny Pacquiao, it's a possibility on the zone Thanks to shout out to the Boxing Clinic more for that. But let's see what happens, man. I mean, it's there's a lot going on right now, man. Like I said, Jamal Charlo needs to stay busy. So that's a fight. It's a stay busy fight, man. It's not. I understand people are going to be upset with Jamal Charlo, but they're going to be upset with Jamal Charlo anyway. So go ahead and knock out this Foot Locker worker anyway, man. It's just worth it, man. For real.
You say Willie Monroe? Maybe
Yeah.
Willie Monroe too?
Yeah, I want to hear you.
Yeah, he looked like he know where to get a dozen of eggs for 89 cents, man. Willie Monroe Jr. But this nigga, man, this fucking nigga, man. I tell you like this. Yeah, for no real talk, man. You know where to get a dozen of eggs at right now for 89 cents. Man. That's what that nigga look like. But he better stop motherfucking snorting the dust or whatever he's doing. He got a death wish, man. All right, Jamal Charlo comes in there to try to brutally cause harm to people, man. You know, I know that, you know, you look at boxing, sometimes it's a chess match, it's the battle of the wits and all that. When I seen him put J-Rock to sleep, I understood that it was no games, man. It's like, how bad do you want to be beat up? All right? And some people, man, they get to a point, even you down to a street fight, man. You know you done or whatever. First, like, all right. Like, you want to go to sleep to where as though they got to put that salt up underneath your nose. Stay away from Jamal Charlo, man. I understand he wants to seem like he's tough and put himself in the limelight, man. But there's a level of boxers or strategic scientists in there, boxers, okay, and master boxers. And then you got killers out there. Jamal Charlo, I look at him like a killer. He wants to put a body on his resume, like Wilder said. And then here comes Willie Monroe Jr., man. Stay in a Joe's Crab Shack manager's role, man. Stay in that role. You good there, man, to tell other people as far as how to prepare the crabs and all that other shit. Don't jump out here with beating your chest like you King Kong, waiting to get put to sleep. It's not the same type of ass whooping that you got from Triple G. Yeah, he put you to sleep, man. Jamal Charlo will remove half of this guy's face in there, man. And it ain't going to be good. You know, sometimes when you're asking for shit and you're looking around and, you know, how you say your stomach is a lot more smaller than what you feel like you was hungry for. Whatever the case. You know what I'm trying to say. And in his case, he's just like, all right, you don't know who you're fucking with. You don't know who you're fucking with. And when you get hit with the first solid punch, man, you're going to be sitting there, it's going to dawn on you like, man, what the fuck did I just do, man? Why did I come in here with this guy, man? Maybe it's the money. That's what I'm thinking. That's the only thing that can really put good sense to me, brother. Maybe it's for financial gain. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's not because he's trying to test his craft. You couldn't get past Billy Joe, which Billy Joe's not a bad fighter. He's good. All right. He's all right. He's WBO champion. He's good. But Jamal Charlo is not Billy Joe, man. This is a guy that's angry before the bell rings. And he's pissed off when he knocks you out, man. He mad like I didn't get to beat your ass good enough after he wins. Like, are you sure you want your ass whooped like that? Like, you gotta talk to a nigga in the corner and hold his shoulders like, hey, are you sure you want that guy to test you like that, man? Are you sure, man? Like, I understand taking risks and having heart. I don't promote cowardice or being a pussy or bowing down to anyone, no matter how big they are. But come on, man. Really? Come on, brother. Do you really want your ass whooped that bad, man? Shit. There's people out here getting beat up for less. But if he feels like there is some type of valuable piece of resources and check from getting half of your ass tore off of, well, then let him get the opportunity. As the brother Cali Enigma said, this is a stay busy fight. This is nothing as far as being competitive. You don't have to warm your popcorn up. Don't open your liquor. Nothing. Because this guy's going to sleep. All right? Don't roll your glass up. Don't even do it. You might as well keep that shit right there where it is. Don't break down nothing. He going to bed. All right, the only thing is when he come out, bring his bedroom slippers, an extra goddamn robe, and 2 pillows. 2. All right, 2 good joints, the fresh joints out the pack, the plastic pack. So when he go to bed, he can sleep softly, man, and he can wake up and count his money because this guy has a death wish.
Oh man,
a serious death wish.
Hey man, shout out to Stay Ready Boxing TV in the super chat. He says Willie Monroe fighting Jamal Charlo is like when animals attack. He don't want those problems. And man, shout out to Legendary Top Cats, man, in the chat, man. Legendary Top Cat said Willie Monroe Jr. says you're nobody until somebody kills you. He said you're nobody till somebody kills you. Hey man, listen. Okay, Carborough, this is why I was laughing, man, because I actually talked about this in my live chat this morning on the way to work. Because I was appalled by this shit. You feel me? I was appalled. Bro, I was fucking appalled by this, man. You feel me? I was disturbed by this, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. I was just, and I'm all for, like Santee said, I don't support cowardice or none of that kind of stuff. But I see what it is because I'm one of the few people, man, that actually, you know what I'm saying, watched the fight this weekend, right? And I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Willie Monroe Jr. was on the undercard for Jamal James versus what was his name? Mahonry Montez. Willie Monroe was on that undercard. You feel me? I'm not no shade to those brothers or none of that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna say it again. Willie Monroe Jr. was on that undercard. You feel me?
Yeah.
Fight that he won. He won his fight. The problem is that card, it was in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? It was out behind the BW3, and it was in the Universal Circus tent. You feel me? Like the shit. Yeah, they opened up for the Universal Circus. Like that was the opening act. You know what I mean? And hey, bruh, and this is what happened, man. I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is what happened. So when the fight was over, and I shared this with my live chat, man. You know what I mean? I put this whole thing together. So when it was over with, the fight was over. He didn't have a shower. Like Willie Monroe didn't have a shower. You know what I'm saying? Before the fight, he didn't have a locker room. He got dressed in a fucking porta potty. You feel me? And then after the fight, he didn't have a shower and then he had to take a whole bath. Like it just had a sink. They gave him a sink and a wash rag and Holiday Inn soap. Holiday Inn soap. He was cleaning himself up though, Santee. He cleaning himself up. He looking in the little mirror that it wasn't a real mirror. You know them fucked up bathrooms. They don't have the real mirrors. They just had a shiny silver up. You feel me? So you could just see your silhouette. He looking at his silhouette and he like, man, fuck this, man. You feel me? Like, fuck this, man. Like, this can't be life. And then y'all saying, you know what I'm saying, that he doing oxycontin and cocaine and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know better. We from the street, man. Y'all know better than that. I'm gonna say it one more time, man. I'm gonna run it back for the people in the back. He was on the James versus Montez undercard. You feel me? Ain't no cocaine. Yeah. No cocaine. That motherfucker went to the gas station. He went to the BP on the corner and he got him a shorty of Wild Irish Rose, Sir Richard's Wild Irish Rose. He motherfucking spanked it before he drank it. He opened it up and he took that shit straight to the head. You feel me? And he started.
And then followed up with some motherfucking Night Train, Junior.
Yeah, and then finished it up. He spent the change that he had on some Thunderbird. Took that.
No. Then he got half a box of milk duds. He started eating them slow.
Feel me? And that motherfucker commenced to tweeting, man, talking about fuck that, fuck. I'm gonna fight Charlo because he said, "Look, you nobody until somebody kill you. So fuck it, man. Fuck this."
But see, the bad part about it, Junior, is he didn't even try Jamel. He went after the bigger and heavier puncher, Jamal. You know what I'm saying?
Shock value.
That's why I said, yeah. And I heard that yesterday. Shout out to CJ the Goodfellas, the boxing clinic more. When I heard that, I was screaming, laughing. I was like, "Oh hell, no! You get the fuck out of here!" Like Willie Monroe, who just let Billy Ho punk his ass. Like, no, him. You couldn't be pillow fisted ass Billy Joe son. You gonna try to go hit? You gonna go try to hit a lion that's hitting like a fucking raging bull that just seen red? Are you serious?
Man,
maybe he knows something that we don't, man. Maybe he got some type of secret information on him to make Jamal lay down or something. Hey, you never know, man. At this point, I'm thinking outside the box because what's factual and what makes on the lines of common sense doesn't make sense for you to ask for this type of ass whooping. You can get your ass beat better, as you said, calling the smaller Charlo brother out Who else is at middleweight to give out an ass whooping? The gentleman, the gentleman that Danny Jacobs just fought. Tell him to beat your ass.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But you don't have to call for one of the most vicious guys in your division to put his hands on you like that, man. You know what comes with that? A stretcher.
And Santee, that's what I'm tripping on, Santee. Like I'm talking about Jamal Charlo is arguably the hardest hitter at 160. Like, and you call out this man, and you know this man got a mean streak. Like he ain't finna show no mercy. You call him out.
Right.
That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do, Bully Monroe. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like you better keep your goddamn voice down. You better keep it down over there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Before you pop up, and then you gotta explain yourself. Nah, it wasn't like that. What I was trying to do was everybody needs to get together. That's what I was saying. I wasn't really talking about that, like that. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to explain himself, man. You put the gloves on, man, and after your corner man touches you on the shoulder and says, "Remember the game plan." That's it, man. You're gonna have to look this man in his eyes and get the ass whooping of your life, man. This is.
But you know something though?
Yeah.
Santee, when Willie Monroe gonna know he fucked up at the weigh in, after they weigh in and they had that stare down, he gonna know like I done stepped in some shit. That's what he gonna know then. Like I done stepped in some shit. He see that this young punk right here, big and he's strong and he mean. Willie Monroe might fuck around and lead the fight. You know what I'm saying? He might even come the next night.
Where he fucked up. Go ahead.
When he get hit with the first body shot and he realized that he sorted himself, okay, and the back of his drawers is brown. Then he's gonna realize, man.
Damn.
That's when he gonna say this. He gonna say like a Mississippi Tyson. You fucked up, right?
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you when he gonna know it's real, man. He gonna know he stepped in some shit after Jamal then stepped in and pushed his button. You feel me? Fighting from the pocket. He gonna knock his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Willie Monroe gonna be counting the lights. You feel me? And then he gonna, roll his head over as they put him in that damn neck roll, as they put him on the stretcher. And then he gonna see in his peripheral that Jamal Charlo then got out the ring, and now he has commenced to throwing chairs at Willie Monroe's family. You feel me? Because every time Charlo
he's a savage. No, he's telling the truth. That nigga's a savage.
Start throwing chairs, furniture be flying, man. So you gonna see Jamal out there outside the ring with his boxing gloves and shit on, him and his brother throwing the furniture, other venues at Willie Monroe Jr.'s family, man. I'm telling
you, the bad part about it is Jermell is the wilder of the twins. Jamal is the more common one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys seen that uppercut, man? Did you see that uppercut that he put on J Rock?
Yes,
like, man. Made him start doing the twist in the ring. Made his ass do the twist.
Right, man. He knocked all the life out that dude for about 15 seconds. All the life gone. His name was half dead for 15 seconds, man. He was gone, man. You want to get hit? Do you really want to get hit like that? I guess somebody is in his ear, man, and needs to get away from him. I really mean that, man. Get away from that guy. You're going to get that boy killed, man. And at the end, he said, man, we talked about it. So we knew he could be the best out here, man. No, man. You're going to get that man hurt. He got a family to take care of and all that. He better keep his fucking voice down. He better keep his voice down.
That's why he doing it, though, because he like, man, I got kids to feed, so I got to go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Get my mental awareness up, you know what I'm saying? My mental saneness up, you know what I'm saying? Just get my shit knocked off. I got to feed my kids. That's probably how he looking at it.
You know well, we all know at this point. Al Heyman, for the fighters that he has, he goes ahead and give him a paper with 3 names. I guarantee you Jamal Charlo's name is nowhere near ever on his paper because Al Heyman cares about his safety. Right. Come on, man. We know this. This is protocol, all right? It's like, why, yo? Why do you like?
It's going to be great.
Right. Maybe that shit, you have some type of urge to be knocked out close to the way that Triple G did you. But this ain't on no standards. Triple G boxed him and broke him down. Jamal is going to try to decapitate that nigga immediately. All right? Oh, yeah. It's going to be like the hardest punching contest, some shit like that. I'm going to punch I'm gonna punch the life out you while you're still standing up. It's going to be bad, man. Very bad. You ever seen a nigga, goddamn, somebody knock the soul out of motherfucker? It's going to be bad. And I say it like this: you shouldn't be in a ring with any competitor, right? When you soft, I ain't gonna call him soft. When you fight the way that he does, that's very conservative and just kind of just trying to box and win the rounds, and you're not too deadly. And when you fight the way that Willie Monroe does, you don't want that type of smoke. Jamal don't care. He will lose 3 rounds just to put you to sleep in the 4th. He don't care, man. He'll let you hit him with all that dumb shit. He will taste Willie Monroe's power, get real good in the inside, and hit him with the uppercut of his life, man. I see it. You see it, goddammit. Shit.
Yeah, this is gonna end bad, man. I think I think Jamal, man, I think he's on a quest to outdo his brother, because we see what his brother did to the Hammer Lubin, man. The Lubin looked like he got tased, like he lost feeling in the whole side of his body.
Hey, did you already talk about Danny and Sean Porter?
Nah, go ahead, man. Cook on that. We did talk about it briefly. Go ahead.
Yeah, my thoughts are simply this, and I spoke about this in a video that I did do yesterday or the day before. Sean Porter didn't ask to fight Danny and beg for this guy for no reason, man. I know a lot of people don't like Sean Porter's style. He smothers his punches. He's too wild at times. He headbutts, all this other shit. I get it. It's a part of fighting. Protect yourself at all times. But the thing can only simply be this, man. Nobody is going to beg for something that they haven't planned for. I understand that he fought Demetrius Boo Boo Andreas in the amateurs. He fought Usyk, and he's beat Usyk in the amateurs. Sean Porter has done a lot throughout his career of just boxing, period, to let you know that he has all different types of standard of boxing at times when he needs them. Is he partially on the decline? Yeah, I guess you can say that, depending on the opposition that you're pointing to. But let's be honest here. Porter has never been knocked out. He's never been stopped. That's the biggest gift that Danny Garcia can give. If he can come in there and do that, then all right, kudos. If he wins a 12-round decision, all right, well, we're looking for that based on the skills of what we see from both guys. But Danny's always been a guy that's been an underdog because of his left hook, his sneaky left hook, and for the fact that he can outbox guys. He has the skills to do that. But Sean Porter has the habit of rather bringing the best out of his opponent, or just mashing you up and making you so uncomfortable, taking you out your game, putting the top of his head all in your face, all this dirty shit, forearm in your neck, stealing the shit out, making it an after-school special. My thoughts on this is simply this, man. If Sean Porter is successfully able to fight his style of fight within the first 4 rounds, I don't see Danny winning. First 3 rounds, I don't see Danny coming back and winning. It's too much of a brutal fight. What he does to opponents is he gets in there so dirty, hitting you with head butts and forearms and just stealing you by any means necessary, fighting nasty in the inside. He forces you to get off your game and to look over to the ref, a.k.a. Andre Berto, start complaining. And before you know it, you getting stolen, he's beating the shit out you all around, chasing you, whipping your head. Porter fights like a person unhinged and a guy that doesn't really have a plan other than to get in your face and in your chin. Yes, there's a lot of holding and whatnot, but that's the space and the position that he likes to be in, and he has a heavy tank. He usually doesn't gas out, man. And if Danny does not come in there with the right tank, not to say I've ever seen him gas out because I haven't, but if Sean Porter is able to make Danny feel uncomfortable and to take him out of his zone where he can't take a step back and get that left hand off, it's going to be a long night for him. And he might get knocked out. I got a stoppage by Sean Porter. They didn't ask for this man, to fight him, knowing that they're going to a 12-round decision. And this is just, this might be the toughest fight of Sean Porter's career. They wanted to fight Danny because they've seen different things within this man's style to let them know that Sean Porter could possibly walk the dogs on this guy. I believed that before, and I'm going to keep believing that now, moving into September 8th, because Sean Porter and Kenny Porter, much as I can't stand Kenny Porter, okay, they have executed and diagnosed a plan, have put a plan in place to beat Danny Garcia. They've done something well in preparation to beat Danny Garcia. And we will only know the answers to these questions on September 8th, man.
Yes, indeed. Well, salute, man, to everybody in the building, man. Salute to the chat. Also, man, salute to my brothers, man, for rocking. We're gonna go ahead on, man, and get on out of here. See, and hey, man, they had the young thoroughbreds in here today. I see y'all came in asking where 78, where Black at, and all that. Yeah, they told us get them. They said young thoroughbreds, y'all go get them. And we came through, you feel me? And we appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man, rocking with us. Truth be told, you know, this is what you're gonna get with the Smoke City, man. We got our hands in a lot of stuff, and the LDBC is definitely moving and grooving. So shout out to Santee Walton, the Body Snatcher, Cali Enigma, and CB Sports. Be sure to go and visit everybody's channels, man, and subscribe to all of them. Also, be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It is absolutely 100% free. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us, man. Hey, man. LDBC Smoke City Mobcast. Tune in every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. We really truly appreciate you guys, man, and we'll catch you next week, family. Salute.
Peace.
All right, peace out, everyone. Have a good night.
Smoke City,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City, my
Yo,
Smoke City,
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City, my
Yo, deep,
Smoke City.